All right, day 8. I still want to check my email. Special floor plans now cost additional feet instead of gem. Seems kind of strong. Let's go 2 special items though. Thank you. I assume that this isn't like a thing. Oh yeah, you can't even pass. Right. You will always draw library while drafting this room. Alright. Discover less common floor plans when drafting in the library. Cool. Oh. Working spiral staircase. Mount Holly records. Temporal records. Total time 5 hours 40 minutes. Total days 8. Let's not judge me. Oh, this is just okay. Just my stat page. I don't care. Like the books are like almost sorted by color, but not quite. Mount Holly scrapbook. My first claim ticket. My favorite floor plans. Contraptions of me. Largest purchase. Stamp collection. Ooh. There's 1 stamp for each letter. There are 8 available stamps. I think that fortune teller was lying to me. Most avoided floor plans. Kind of makes me dizzy. Mount Holly Library. Book request form. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Okay. Let's start at the top. House directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room in the house, press R to pull up the directory. So now I got less common rooms. Freezer. Whatever items would spread throughout the house are placed in this room instead. Sure. Ooh. Hold on. Safe code 9083. It's a lie! Why would you lie to me like that? Reminder, after meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. Red notes are lies unless they are handwritten. It's okay. I know what the safe code is. Probably. Oh, this thing again. What is your deal? Grab the storeroom. Okay. Get some stuff. Cool. We have explored that little starting area. Let's come back to the beginning. I am already kind of low on steps. A bunch of steps. Works for me. I am cursed, so every time. It's fine. Grab the den. Den's a good one. Okay. Don't want to open that. I only have one key. I guess usually the billiard room's been giving me more keys though. I don't want to have to walk back in here. I'll wait. I will likely have to walk back anyway. 12 minus 12? What? Oh no, that's plus 12. 14 minus 7. 7 times 2 is 14. 20 minus 10. 10 times 2 divided by 4 is 5. 2. Nope. 12 plus 4 is 16. Minus 5 is 11. 22. 2. Could get a key again. Silver key. Unlocking a door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors. Okay. I do like the courtyard, and I do have a shovel already. You dug up an ordinary key. Oh shit, I can open the trunk now. Nice. I go back for it. I could take the pantry, which would get me back there. Don't hate it. Let's see what this is. Nothing. Slash, you have to explore each room beyond obvious drops. The first time I'm in a room, I do a decent amount of exploring. And there are puzzles and things. Oh. Alright, kind of rich. Back to the entrance hall. See where this takes us. Ooh, more? Metal detector? Hello? What? Where? Who? That? No. Are you alerting to the clock on the wall? I don't know what you're trying to tell me. Use your words. Why don't you use your words? I'm not going in there. I already went in there. Alright, I'm leaving. This way. I didn't pick up my allowance. Oops. Oh no, every time I open one of those, I lose a key. Oh yeah, we need to not do corridors anymore. What do the red ones do? I feel like the red ones are pretty bad. I'm sorry, do the red ones also take a key? I need to like, how do I, hold on, I'm cursed. What does cursed mean? Oh, the red ones do all of the above. Okay, well, we won't do those anymore. Good to know. I've decided I don't like the metal detector. Never mind. I like the metal detector. What should we look at? Special keys. Try to get it right this time. So. At least one is true, at least one is false. This box and the white box are both empty. There is a second wind-up key in this room. The statement on the white box is true. I wonder if the metal detector would go off for it. I don't think there's a second wind-up key in this room. So I think that this is false, which means this is false, which means this has to be true. This box and the white box are both empty, so this has the treasure. It's time for a burger. Oh my god. It actually sounds like an ideal day. Locked. I'm stuck. I have to go all the way around to the other bedroom. Too far. This again. Okay. Is it down the side of the couch? Are we sure it isn't that? It's over here. Where is it? Slightly distressing. I'm just gonna say it's a bug. This can't possibly be my fault. Is it in here? Oh, I think it is. Okay. That's fine. Security? Everything else immediately gets trapped, so I guess so. And red memos are lies unless written by hand. I wonder what this is. Official seal or something? Sure. Keeps me going for a bit longer. Do not have electronic keycard. I can use this. I clearly don't understand how this works still. How is it possible that I'm this bad at this game? I don't understand. There. Maybe it's just that you have to click a bunch of stuff at random. Maybe it doesn't work unless you click a bunch of stuff at random. Maybe I'm actually doing it right. We go observatory, we go kitchen. All that food. Or we just scale when we're cursed. I think just scale while we're cursed is okay. What is 5? Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Wonderful. It's at least somewhat useful, yeah. Can't afford the commissary, unfortunately. Okay. I have one more door I can open. I go here. Here. Key cards. Settings. Offline is unlocked. Am I enjoying this game? I am. It'll probably be time for dinner soon. I certainly have been. I don't think I've ever taken the furnace before, so let's take it now. See what it does. Alright. Sweet. I'm done. Call it a day. The reason that I'm struggling so much for keys there is that I was cursed and was losing keys when I usually wouldn't quite frequently. I need to find the study again, or the office, or whatever it's called. Come on, game. Hey, I'm not cursed anymore. Yay! Let's go get our whale bonus. I assume this is worth it. I am protected from the negative effects of 3 red room. Also, we get to check out the shelter. Kind of sweet. Okay. Time lock safe. The shelter's time lock safe can be accessed by setting an unlocked date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain open for 4 hours. Set unlock date. What's the current date? Hello? Back. Radiation monitor. A measurement of radiation levels detected in the house and surrounding grounds. Rating is 12 USV or higher. Emergency protocol will initiate and all doors in the house will automatically unlock? Did that say unlock or lock? Oh shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. If it's 12 USV or higher, emergency protocol will initiate and all doors in the house will automatically unlock. So we can do an experiment in the lab and spike this. And then all the doors will unlock. I have Senna. What do we know so far? So much. I've been playing for like 6 hours. No, I have to find the office. How much radiation is a banana? Probably almost that much. Okay, so there is an art here with color. This is increasingly what I'm thinking is missing from the art in the house, is that none of them have color. Interesting that that does have color. How did I learn the password? I got a magnifying glass. And I just looked at the thing where they had crossed out the password, and they had not crossed it out very well. Be able to access my email from the bunker, if only. If I could get on the internet from my bunker, I would just never have to go outside. Alright, we get to read a book at the library. A Sightseer's Guide. Borrower Anne Babbage, Lord Evanson, M. Lowry, Simon, P. Jones. To Reddington, a modest account of our town by Sir Andrew Darle. Introduction. The third largest city in Fen Aries, and site of its former capital, Reddington is synonymous with mountains, mystery, and magic. Most tourists head straight for the boardwalk and don't get much further than the botanical gardens. However, Reddington has much more to offer. Spectacular scenery, a historic castle, and a charming underground bazaar reward visitors who wish to explore further. Reddington is that type of unique, enchanting place that lingers in your mind and memories long after you leave her. The Botanical Gardens. Reddington's most popular attraction and guaranteed crowd pleaser, the Botanical Gardens, is loved by both locals and visitors for its Ajuran canopy house and mausoleum, its petal-covered trails, and a mind-boggling variety of flowers. This is the reason springtime in Reddington's busy season. Springtime is Reddington. Situated just east of town, the Botanical Gardens offer a scenic and captivating tableau of the natural countryside. A cobblestone trail meanders past over 1,000 species of tropical plants, each remarkable in its own right, yet even more stunning set against the spectacular backdrop of the Reddington Mountains. Allow yourself at least an hour to indulge in this picturesque walk, which concludes at Mainway Station. Ilex ex Messervii, a species of holly. Is this a game about Christmas? Featherfall Keep. You will find sitting at the base of Mount Perma, Reddington's second highest summit, a historic site described by scholars as significantly important to the realm's past. Featherfall Keep, the former home of Lord William Epsom, has until recently always been a private residence, serving as a family home to the Epsons since before the Third Era. After the death of Lord Epsom, his oldest son, Lionel Epsom, left the estate never to return. However, the daughter stayed, maintaining the residence and its staff until her marriage in 1951. At that point, Featherfall Keep ceased to be a family residence, began operating as a historic house museum and tourist attraction, and the estate was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1972. It is still believed by many that Featherfall was built by the first king of Arinda Aries, when Reddington was still the capital. However, surface documents containing conflicting dates have recently cast some doubt on the long-standing myth. Trinsdale Lake. Close your eyes and imagine tranquil, serene stillness, rolling fogs, clear water, and gliding swans. In the midst of all that beauty sits Trinsdale Lake, one of Fen Aries' premier vacation destinations, exclusive for its more privileged citizens. The lakeside resort and cabins have been frequented by royalty and the realm's gentry for generations. However, on the southern shore of the lake, tourists are free to enjoy the views and rub elbows with the rich and famous in the 100 Bells Tea Room, which is open to the general public for lunch on Mondays and Fridays. Is this based on Victoria? Mount Holly. At an elevation of 11,220 feet, Mount Holly is the tallest mountain in the Reddington Range and the highest peak in the entire realm. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climbing Mount Holly Trail is a beautiful experience and one that many hikers and explorers will want to do at least once. It's only a few hours from Reddington to get to the trailhead, and you won't need any local guides or special gear if you tackle the trail during the summer season. However, those willing to give this mountain a significant amount of planning and research will actually be greatly rewarded, whether or not they actually summit. On the opposite side of the peak, far from the trail, rests the estate of Mount Holly, nestled between the summit's northern slope and saddle. This 80-acre mountain residence is almost as old as Reddington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private since the closing of Mount Holly Schoolhouse in '66. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture at a distance from one of the trail's many north-facing overlooks. Mainway Station Bazaar. For the sentimental tourists wishing to pick up a souvenir to remember their stay, one might try braving the Mainway Station Bazaar, but don't be too hasty. Without proper guidance, the mainway station can be a dangerous place. Located underground, this unique marketplace was once Reddington's central railway station, in a time when the realm's trains were still in service. Now, the turnstiles, footbridge, and platform had been appropriated and turned into a cavern of tents and torches. Whether you're bargain hunting, looking for adventure, or finding a memento to commemorate your visit, the mainway station bazaar will be a worthy conclusion to your sightseeing adventure in Reddington. Rinsdale, Lake Mount Perma, Featherfall Keep, Reddington, Botanical Gardens, Mount Holly. We are down here. Alright, how do I request another book? That was excellent. Maybe I have to come in again. Alright. You're up to 6 stars, which means Diamondus Minor. Thank you. The walk-in closet has 4 items for me. Seems pretty good. We have first time you enter each bedroom with a sleep mask, gain 5 steps. A gem, a key, and this is the first time I've had this, compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Okay. That's useful because I only have 1 room to go off now, and I need 2 in a row that go north, so yeah. Drawing room works just barely. I guess I could have rerolled that. Maybe I should have rerolled that. Although this one, well, yeah, I think I should have. Grab the parlor. The statement on one of the other 2 boxes would be true if you replace the word every with the word this. These are getting more complicated. That's false. But it could be true if I replace the word every with the word this. Every box is black. That's also false. False, false. Statement on one of the other 2 boxes would be true if you replace the word every with the word this. So this must be false. And this must be false. Because there's only 1 box which contains gems. And clearly every box is not black. So those 2 are false. So this has to be true, because at least one of them has to be true. The statement on one of the other 2 boxes would be true if you replace the word every with the word this. This box is black? No, false. So this would be true if you replaced every with this. This box contains gems, so it's in the white box. Nice. All right, we continue. Hopefully. I wanna not use all my gems, and this room's like okay. This is the only room which continues, so it's the one I will use. 16. 3 plus 6 times 1 would be 9. 1 times 6 times 2 would be 12. 5, 16 times 2 is 32, divided by 4 is 8. Is Gremlinob one of these rooms? Almost certainly. Perhaps this one. I'm down for a done. I feel kind of bad that I never take the patio, but also every time it's offered it seems terrible, so I don't take it. And really, when I think about it that way, I stop feeling bad. Storeroom's fine. Yes, wrap. I have been streaming for a bit. This is a gem in it. This requires a gem, but it has one more passage out. Also, don't I have a shovel? No. I have a compass and a sleeping mask, okay. Items for sale? Maybe they have keys in there. Gems, salt shaker. So I wonder what a salt shaker does. I've never had one of these. Whenever you eat food and gain feet, gain an extra feet. Okay. I never want to have one again. Don't currently need security for anything. I could see myself needing it soon, though. Idle class 3, thanks for 3 months. Okay, so I need to do something about the key card. I appreciate it at all cost. Does this have stuff to pick up in it? Apparently, yes. A lot of keys. I am stuck. Yeah? I don't see nothing I can do about that. Maybe somewhere there's a key on a table that I missed, but yeah. I think that's as far as I'm getting today. Today I found out that I don't like the salt shaker, and that's about it. Well, we also read that book. The book was nice. Okay. Savant, continue. I gotta get my permanent allowance up. I gotta find the study again. The office. Whatever it is. Let's try the hovel out. It'd be fun. Also, I've just not seen it yet. Notice of termination. Dear Mr. Ravain, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds have been greatly appreciated. However, I regret to inform you that your services as the groundskeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required, effective immediately. This decision has been made after careful consideration and is based on repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You are required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March, ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to the state are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wages will be settled promptly upon completion of these instructions. Thank you for your time and service, and wish you the best in your future endeavors. Anne Babbage, House Manager. Okay. Not sure I expected that to be a cutscene. One of the 4 things has lit up. Hello? Oh, it's like all the way over there or something. Hey, Butlow. I have any interest in the bazaar. Game looks shit. Doesn't look very good. Also, like, abusive marketing going on. And monetization. Alright, can we request another book now? I have read the Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Next, I will request Swimbird by Marion Marigold, who I believe is my mother. Although who could say for sure? Hallway doors are always unlocked. I'm just taking the observatory. Farmer's apple. Apples are extra delicious today. Okay, cool. That would be useful if I had any apples. given that I'm using steps instead of gems today, probably we take all the extra steps here. And leave. Would watching this spoil the game for you? Only if you pay attention. If you don't pay any attention, you are fine. Keys for sale. You want the parlor or the billiard room? Billiard room gives keys. Parlor gives gems. Seems like. Okay. Oh, these are getting more and more exciting. I feel like I can like almost solve those geometrically without thinking about the numbers, which is kind of fun. Would take me like another 100 hours. Some items. Look, the breaker box is hard, okay? This one's also tricky. Gems are not in the white box or the blue box. Gems are in both the blue box and the black box. Gems are in both the black box and the white box. This has to be false. This has to be false because there's only one box with gems in them. Gems are not in the white box or the blue box. They're in the black box then. Easy game. Whenever you enter the gymnasium, lose 2 steps. Whenever you enter the chapel, lose 1 gold. I'll take the chapel. I also think I'm not actually going to go in there yet, though. Let's go back to the entrance hall and see where it goes. Do gems do anything this run? Oh, maybe. I'm sure they do something. No shovel? Unbelievable. Redraw? Pantry, get some gold. Also, ooh, an apple, which is extra delicious. +5. So extremely not worth. Dining room seems good to have. I need to get to rank 8 for that to do anything. The boudoir. There's a gem in it. What's this? Let's take the utility closet. closet for later, maybe. It can be kind of frustrating when you're like trying to do something in one particular room and then you just can't ever draft it. Sure. Okay. Very close to having a meal here. Why is this store red? It's kind of spooky. I have the breaker box. Okay. Got a decent way here. We're going to unlock these when their power is off. We are going to increase security so we get more of them. And leave. Store open, perchance. Oh, it is. One key for each bedroom in your house. Okay. I believe we've read all this before. What is going on with this? There are 12 major keys. Sure, probably doesn't matter. I am at 12 steps. Seems like the big issue right now. -8. I didn't consider that this would take steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, eat. Food for sale? Okay. 1, 2. Triple threat, thanks for 30 months. Appreciate it. Ooh, it's pizza. Pizza margarita? Wood-fired pizza. I do not have a furnace. Unlucky. Oh, you gotta eat the rest. Look at all that pizza you didn't eat. I am going to, for the first time in my life, get this right. How? Do I click there? And then there? And then I want one that's next to red? And then I... And I want a different one that's next to red. The extra blues are not helping me, are they? There we go. Okay, I'm learning. Turn that off. Turn that on. Turn this off. Continuing to just click randomly. If it works, it works. I don't know what to tell you. Little 5 keys. This is kind of getting me stuck. A baseball bat. Oh, that's a telescope. Gain an additional effect of each constellation observed in the observatory. And a salt shaker. A bit late. The observatory is there? Nope. Thank you for the offer. I assume I have some green rooms. Wow, I actually almost didn't. You can't press tab while you're in that interface. Kinda irritating. So I was kind of just guessing. Alright. Let's do a lab. Maybe the lab can get me like an extra $1 per day or something. I mean, I only have one more thing. For each bedroom you draft after your second, permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Oh shit. It was a security door. Well, should have done that. We're just gonna do nursery for +1 allowance permanently. And that's it for the day. It feels very hard to progress. Like, there's not much. I guess I'm like slowly getting a little bit every time, but there's not that much. Allowances 2, stars are 7. Can I get back to the observatory? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope, not even close. It was like the curse from the other day really slowed my progress. I didn't want to get to the white door. It's shut. It doesn't open. I need to do fancy stuff to get it to open, but the fancy stuff is even more rare than like the other stuff I'm doing. Yeah, Dr. Quandary, I'm enjoying myself. I'm not sure that that starting bonus actually helped me last time. Thanks for the 20 months, Dr. Quandary. Like, maybe it did? I don't know. Rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots. Sure. And let's also just see what's in here. Dig spots? Okay. Why am I not surprised? It doesn't look like there's anything I can click on though, yeah? Oh, okay. That's kind of a big deal, actually. Found ourselves a family tree. I'm Simon? Whoa, 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 whoa. I have a daughter? Wait. I'm married to Clara? Wait. No. Wait. Huh. Okay. I'm confused. I think that's my mother, and I'm just named after my grandfather. Oh, wait. How do you win? Fuck if I know. God, I hope not, sorry. You do have to spend footsteps for the starting bonus. I want a shovel, so let's use this. That was not a shovel. Spare room, I think. I want to shut everything off with the guest bedroom just yet. What is that? I don't know what that is. I guess it's... What is that? Huh? Maybe it just means 2 of them? Nope. It means I square it? Oh, it's teaching me new stuff. Okay. Alright, the math is mathing. I'm never using digits for math again after this. Courtyard has a shovel in it sometimes. Not this time, though. Oh, look at all those dig spots. The gems are in the white box. Only one box contains gems. Only one box is true. If this was true, and this was true, and this was false, it would be the white box. If this were true, and this were false, then this would have to be true as well. If this is true, then these two are both false. Well, that's not false, that's true. So this isn't true. This is false. Two boxes are true. That one's false. So these two are true. And the gems are in the white box. That's what I said. Terrace build? Let's go terrace build. I have to do this actually, or else I'm stuck. Alright, so we get to read another book. Swimbird. Borrower. Robert. Mrs. Peterson, Mrs. Peterson, Simon, Mrs. Peterson, Anne Babbage. Simon P. Jones. Did I take it out twice? Yes, I think. It's November 17th, 93. I need to know what day it is. Swimbird by Marion Marigold. I am a dare bird, a daring and brave bird, diving so deep bird, a ride on the wave bird. There is not a dare I would not do, there is not a depth I would not dive to. Huh? However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. Oh, that's it. That was a good page. Bird in the sky, not in the sea. That is what they say when looking at me. You are not a seabird. You are not a swim bird. You are a friend bird. Fly in the wind bird. And shouldn't you always listen to friends? For they know me best, or so they pretend. So I dare not dive, and I dare not swim, and I dare not step foot in the ocean again. And I dare not smile, and I dare not laugh, for they will do it for me and on my behalf. And I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for maybe my friends won't like the real me. And I will say goodbye to my dreams in the sea, and wonder why daring feels just like defeat. Oof. 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 Shaking and crying right now, vomiting. The rotunda can rotate. Let's go boiler room. Back to this stuff. Apparently if you've done it once, it remembers. Wait, it's the office. That's what I need, right? Fuck yeah. I think I was offered it and didn't take it because I didn't want the gold part of it. Anyway, I think that this is 1128. That's the number that I vaguely remember from 4 hours ago anyway. Is that what I wrote down? Let's just try it, and then if I'm wrong, I'll go look. Weird. Alright, I'm gonna go try to find the thing then. It was when I was looking at the thing. It could be no. $11.28 is definitely what I have written here. Fascinating. What is this? You're like using security or something? 2811? No. Alright. We did find the thing which said what it was, but it was a red note, so it was probably lying. Safe code 9083. Absolutely not. Oh well. There's other stuff to do in here. Really? Oh. Swan song. The book got in my head. There we go. Network login, electronic mail from Anne Babbage. Sir, you have not left me any instructions for the following week. You know how much I hate leaving critical plans up until the last minute. As soon as you decide on definite plans for the holidays, please pass a message on to me, either through Hartley, who is valeting for you this weekend, or if you absolutely insist, through this confounded electronic typewriter. Gabe, yes, that is the correct functionality. Also, when you're out here next week, please test that the correct sequence is off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Thanks for the due diligence on this project. Oh shit! Okay. Mick. Dear Herbert, we just wanted to let you know that the changes you requested to your will have been implemented and notarized. If your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit, rest assured that your plans will be executed down to the last detail. Oh, they're lawyers. I get it. The vac indicator lights installed per instructions have been turned on. However, it should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. If this is not the desired functionality, let us know and we will fix it on our regular service visit next week. Okay. So we're meant to do off, blue, green, white, red, purple. We have to make everything purple first. Great. Anything else? Does this work yet? Nope. All right. General thoughts? The general thoughts of the game is fun. I am enjoying playing the game. Oh no. Okay. If I somehow get a billion keys, I can do stuff in there. Otherwise... Okay. Seems slightly better than the other ones. Oh. I can't see anything, metal detector. Metal detector, not right now. So I believe this goes out, which means that is maybe full of goodies. Items for sale? Shovel? Wow, it costs 10 gold for 1 key. That's kind of nuts. Why? Why not a thing? Wouldn't thing be better than not thing? So that's the door out. This will be stuck. This is probably a real thing. Kind of huge. Then over here, one of these leads out, one of them's nothing, one of them's a loot room. That one was nothing. This one seems like it's the loot room, based on the metal detector. Maybe I should have trusted the metal detector to begin with. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Actually get there? Almost certainly no. Unfortunate. Okay, good to know that the Great Hall can have that, though. Didn't realize that before. That's why it's great. Boop. 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 Nothing. I have 27 steps. I think I... Oh, nice. Kinda need that. And I can buy another one in a bit. But first I can go back here, because now I have a shovel. So I can open up all the stuff in here. Logan the Bard, thanks for the year, appreciate it. Another key. So many keys. So many turnips. I guess I should be looking for dig spots out here. Probably. I don't remember seeing any. I never did this part. While drafting, you may spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. Also, though, feels like it could be good to check out the study, because I have not checked out the study before. 1128? Oop. 9083? Oop. Alright. What else is going on here? First time in this room. Sturdy study. Face ace. Acre lace. Beard bard. Coat cat cold old. Craft draft. Smile mile vile rival. I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms of the house. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think this can be pulled off by Thursday. Okay. Okay, there's something to do with the art, and I guess it's got something going on here. Face ace. Okay. So, pin and pine. Pin and pine. He is missing. I think. I think that's what's going on with them. Does this have third person view? It does not. D8, the queen. 44 letters in the message. Ace and ace. Unused pairings. Glove, love, sting, sing, crowd, crow, groan, gown, snack, sack. Alright, we have a message being told to us. I did get face and ace already, so that one was for free. This room here is pin and pine. This is here. So that means E. So FE. I need a spreadsheet. This is the study, I believe. FE. Okay, cool. That felt like a room worth opening. All right, let's take a look at all these paintings. We've got a face and an ace, so F for that room. In here, we have pray and pry, so A, I think. Here we have dessert and desert, so S. The bottom line is safe, probably safes. Here we have stare and star, so I. You forgot to have paintings? Could be a space, maybe? Road and rod, so this is A. No paintings here? Doesn't look like it. That's a mountain. It's a P. Peak. It's okay. Desert. Oh, sand and. Oh. So that's S. Fire and fur. So that's E. I am doing a puzzle on Amazon. I think, yeah. The desert and the sand was the same picture. Message doesn't have any. Here we have stage and sage, so that's T. I assume that's sage. Maybe I should check. Could be something else. I'm gonna Google what sage looks like real quick. Sure. It's probably sage. pilot and plot. So maybe. This is the only thing I have left that I can unlock. Reroll, because these don't do anything, I think. Actually, the chapel's okay. I guess the chapel's fine. The chapel doesn't have art, though. Security. Or I could go for a walk-in closet and just hit the key card. So if I go security, I need to also get the breaker thing. Although I want the breaker thing. I believe in myself. You don't have art? Where is your beautiful art? Locked. Shit. Stuck unless I take this, I think. Spine and pine is S. Oh. Oh, damn, I didn't take the car. Too bad. I need a key. Car and card, so D. Hey, I got another key. Alright, I just need this to be the breaker ram. I've never been to the ballroom. I can redraw, try to get the breaker to keep going. Or I can just take the ballroom because I've never been there. And like, that ends my run, but I get to see the ballroom. I have 11 steps left anyway. I think it's worth. Okay. No art. Ah, more music. Under these stars the dance is held, and to the floor we are compelled. The gowns glide on, and the music swells, and at the end the clock strikes 12. What that means, only time can tell. I'm noticing that we have presumably 8 pages of music. We also have 8 floors, yeah? 2 remain for one last dance and spin again around clock hands. And as they turn, a second chance to rise above the falling sands, the true time lost in past romance. Definitely not saying that according to the notes. Oh, I am very aware. It kind of looks like the sheet music is identical every time, so I'm not sure that they really intended for it to be, I don't know, played. Clara and Simon. In Eclipse Ball, 1952. So fancy. Okay, I think that's it. I didn't get to keep going, but I did get to use the observatory. And I got to meet the ballroom for the first time. Kind of fun. Why is that fair? Oh, I do have to feed my cat. Can I play piano in real life? I'm okay at piano in real life. Played as a kid. I wouldn't, like, want to hold a recital right now as an adult. Oh, hello, Zephyr. What a lovely noise you just made. Alright. Done. Oh, here. Tie and time. This one's M. Okay. This is star currency. Every time you visit the observatory, you look up at the sky, see as many stars as you have that currency, and it's like permanent. So every time you get one more of it, you have one more of it forever. Alright. This time it was an ordinary villa. The root cellar did okay. I would say it was an alright starting option.